Moscow, August 21st. Ukraine attacked Moscow on Wednesday with at least 11 drones that were shot down by air defenses in what Russian officials called one of the biggest drone strikes on the capital since the war in Ukraine began in February 2022. The war, largely a grinding artillery and drone battle across the fields, forests and villages of eastern Ukraine, escalated on Aug. 6, when Ukraine sent thousands of soldiers over the border into Russia's western Kursk region. For months, Ukraine has also fought an increasingly damaging drone war against the refineries and airfields of Russia, the world's second-largest oil exporter, though major drone attacks on the Moscow region, with a population of over 21 million, have been rarer. Russia's defense ministry said its air defenses destroyed a total of 45 drones over Russian territory, including 11 over the Moscow region, 23 over the border region of Bryansk, 6 over the Belgorod region, 3 over the Kaluga region, and 2 over the Kursk region. Some of the drones were shot down over the city of Podolsk, Moscow Mayor Sergei Sobyanin said. The city in the Moscow region is some 38 kilometers, 24 miles, south of the Kremlin. This is one of the largest attempts to attack Moscow using drones ever, Sobyanin said on the Telegram messaging app in the early hours of Wednesday. The layered defense of Moscow that was created made it possible to successfully repel all the attacks from the enemy UAVs. Along Moscow's boulevards, the cafes, restaurants and shops of the capital, which has been carefully insulated from the war, were crowded with little sign of concern, while President Vladimir Putin met Chinese Premier Li Qiang in the Kremlin. 2 Russian citizens who spoke to Reuters on condition of anonymity said the foiled drone attack simply showed how well defended Moscow now was, and that Ukraine was playing with fire by attacking Russia both in Kursk and in Moscow. Russia, meanwhile, is advancing in eastern Ukraine, where it controls about 18% of the territory, and battling to repel Ukraine's incursion into the Kursk region, the biggest foreign attack on Russian territory since World War II. Russian media showed unverified footage of drones whirring over the dawn sky of the Moscow region and then being shot down in a ball of flame by air defenses. Moscow's airports, Vnukovo, Domodedovo and Zhukovsky, limited flights for 4 hours but restarted normal operations from 0330 GMT, Russia's aviation watchdog said. Sobyanin said that according to preliminary information, there were no injuries or damage reported in the aftermath of the attacks. There were also no casualties or damage reported following the attack on Bryansk. In Russia's southwest, the governor of the region, Alexander Bogomaz, wrote on Telegram. Russia's RIA state news agency reported that 2 drones were destroyed over the Tula region, which borders the Moscow region to its north. Vasily Golubev, governor of the Rostov region in Russia's southwest, said air defense forces destroyed a Ukraine-launched missile over the region, with no injuries reported. The Russian Defense Ministry did not mention either Tula or Rostov in its statement listing destroyed Ukrainian air weapons. Ukraine's military said on Wednesday it overnight struck an S-300 anti-aircraft missile system based in the Rostov region. Reuters could not independently verify the reports. The drone attack on Moscow was on a par with a May 2023 attack when at least 8 drones were destroyed over the capital. A strike Putin said was a Ukrainian attempt to scare and provoke Russia. In Kursk, Russian war bloggers said intense